Hello, everybody. This is Tasteless on my YouTube channel here. I am going to be casting you guys a game of Action versus Rush. This is another match these guys played against each other on the ladder a few days after the first one I casted earlier on. If you like this kind of content, please subscribe to the channel so other people can find the video, get the word out there. And what else I want to say? Come check out my Twitch channel where I cast these live with my viewers. And hold on, I hit the wrong button on my stream deck. There we go. So we've got Action in the bottom left. We have Rush down here in the bottom right. The last time these guys played, they went head to head. Muta versus. No, wait, what happened in that game? Yeah, it was Muta play that Rush just kind of shut down so easily over time that it kind of fizzled out at the very end. We could see Rush trying to get into Valkyries and Action trying to come in there and kill them. But at the end of the day, it was just too good. Too good of a play here from Rush. But Action is no slouch. I think this guy's a threat to anybody he goes up against. This is going to be on the map Apocalypse. It is another one of the new maps that we have here in ASL and the map pool. We're going to see the barracks expand come down here. Action is going to go for hatchery first. We've had a lot of trends, by the way, of barracks on 8, but it's not happening this time around. Barracks on 8 to pressure the Zerg, and then some of the Zergs have responded to that, by not going for a hatch as quickly or playing a little bit more conservatively, but it looks like this time around it's going to be just a barracks expand. Oh, and hold on. I'm sorry. No, it's not, chat. Look at that. It's going to be a refinery build. One thing about when you do builds like this and you go for gas is it's easy to take the expansion later when you're feeling safe. So this is a fun one. This can go into factory and then 2 starports for the 2-port Wraith build, but it doesn't have to. So for Action, he, as usual, is going to go for the just an extractor with the spawning pool coming down here. There's the first factory. And now we want to watch and see what the tech is going to be exactly. By the way, this placement here, it's very deliberate. You can take a Marine that'll pop out here and slide him right up this angle into here, and he can't be touched. And so that's by design. But in this case, Zerg is not Ling rushing or doing anything crazy like that. The layer starts, the SCV sees it. We don't have the Zerglings out in the game yet, but he's going to have to hatch too. Try to chase down this this worker. 3 are now back on gas. And so this is a build where he goes for factory, into command center, and probably into more tech after that. The idea being you can keep the 1 Marine if you need to safe. Basically defending everything here with the 1 Marine. And then get a Vulture out. And then Zerglings are obsolete. The starport starts. Do we have a second starport, though? That's what I'm wondering. So for those of you guys who were playing like around the same time when I was like 14 or 15-ish, maybe 13, 14 even, you might remember the 2-port Wraith build. That was like one of the builds that a lot of people love to go for. It was on 1 base. That's still a build today. This could be a variation of that. We got to wait and see. Is this going to be the second starport? There it is. Okay. So for those of you who are from StarCraft 2, or maybe you only watched, some of the more modern Brood War stuff, the 2-port Wraith build looks kind of crazy and almost unreal, but it is actually one of the oldest ideas in the game, was to just go up to 2-port Wraiths and start shooting Overlords down, and maybe eventually going into Cloak in order to just keep the harass up. It creates a very different game. In some ways, it can function more like a ZVZ for periods of the game than a TVZ. And so this game is going to be that, but with an expansion layered in to more comfortably develop later on in the game. And there's a lot of ways you can tech in the game from there. So the Vulture's placed out here like this so that no Zerglings can scout. Yes, you can have Overlords out on the map like the one over here, but that's probably eventually going to get hunted down by Wraiths and killed. That's so funny. I almost missed where the spire was. I thought for a second there was another sunken colony. I'm like, why is he putting it there? But I guess the idea is you just want to try to keep this as safe as possible. And so, back at home, the Wraiths are continuing to build up. We have our first Wraith out. Now, if you start attacking an Overlord right before the Spire finishes, you can kill it. I don't know if you can get the second one. Keep in mind, when you're this deep, what is the hotkey to make this thing at the bottom of the screen go away? Does anybody know the hotkeys for that? Chat, you fail me. So, Alt you, thank you. So he actually gets 2 and gets out. That's pretty big. Now I need to back up here so I can see what's in the eggs. So the mutas are out. He is going to get the Wraith back home. Cloak is nearly finished. Remember that Wraiths are basically as fast as mutas, and they can moving shot just like mutas can. So you got to be careful. If you get in too deep and they get cloaked, they can just start moving shot. They can moving shot down each one of your Mutalisks. So it's a problem. Zerg's going right into Hive. Whoa. That's really interesting. I wonder what prompts. Whoa! He's going to go for Ensnare. I think that's what that upgrade is. He's going to go for Spider-Man's Web Grab. Oh, someone bought my merch. That reminds me. YouTube, go check out my merch at tastelessthreads.com.
Grand Taco just purchased Stimpack. Been playing SC since 2003.
Hell yeah, dude. He's going to go for the Queen's Nest. Or the Ensnare. I mean, I guess it totally makes sense against Wraiths. And the thing is, if he ensnares these Wraiths, he's just going to kill him. Wow. So then what's the Hive for? Maybe to get one Devourer? Remember that unit? You guys know what that thing looks like? All right, so he's going to get mutas here. Now, here comes the barracks play. Rush is built up to 8 Wraiths. There's going to be 2 more to total it out to 10. Okay, hold on. Here we go. Here we go. The Lings are coming in. Where's that Queen? Where's that Ensnare? Well. Oh, my God. He gets 2. 2 of them get goobered. But he has to back up. You know, the funny thing is when you see these ideas, it's like so cool, but then it's actually also really, really hard to pull off because it's not a thing that it's not a thing you do every day, right? By the way, 2 gas Ultralisk Cavern. Soon to be 3 gas. But like, let's not take a moment to appreciate how weird this is. I guess when you get Marines this late, even just having like 2 or 3 Ultras is like crazy good. All right. Muta's masked up. The Wraiths are on the move. It's a Spore over here. The greatest defending building in the game. Can you imagine if this building wasn't so crazy good? Oh, meanwhile, a big counterattack over here. And Rush is starting to move out. Ooh, big counterattack. These are cracklings, by the way. They've got the adrenal upgrade, so everything's going to melt over here. Action. I mean, this counterattack alone is huge. I don't know that he could even recover from this. We've got the Mutas out. The Wraiths out. It's kind of a base trade situation here. Oh my god, where's the queen? Where's the queen? Where'd it go? I don't know where it went. Okay, fire bats are gonna pop out, kill that off. There's the queen. Another Link counterattack. Dude, this is an insane game. I think you're right, Chad. I think he might have sniped the queen. So much stuff happening in this game. No, I know that queen is right there, but I don't know if that's a new queen or not. Look, I never really take the time to notice the Ultraless upgrade. Look at this thing. Look at how funny this looks. Now the mutas are going to come, merge with the Ultras and the Lings. And I got to say, like, this has become an extremely scrappy game. 3 Ultras are out. This is kind of wild, man. Keep in mind, you don't have vessels when you do this. So you don't have the Irradiate. Is there a picture of Time Mode's going for his banana controller? Twitch chat. All right, he parasited something. I heard the sound effect. He's going to try to come in. He wants to bait the Wraiths back. He's going to just keep pounding at these SCVs. Oh, dude, it's so much damage. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Oh! He hasn't shot it yet. Oh, oh my god, he whiffs it. He totally whiffs it. Oh, no. Oh my god, this is insane. He does end up killing the vessel off. He kills the queen. If he moves right with the trajectory, he can intercept this before he can get back home. Oh, meanwhile, what? Oh, ensnare on the Marines. But, you know, with the Ultras not having Lings to support him, it looks like he just kind of overpowers them. Oh, my gosh. Does Rush win this? Hold on. There's enough to defend here. Oh my god, he's gonna get all the Wraiths. He's moving, shotting the Wraiths down. This, by the way, really illustrates why Zerg want to have 4 gases before they get Ultras. They can never quite get enough or as much as they want. Another counterattack. Oh my god. Now with the Lings in here, this is a little bit more doable for the Terran. Scans. This looks like a scan from a guy who's about to leave the game. There's a special type of scan players do, where they GG, by the way, action wins. There's a special kind of scan a player does where they just check the other bases because they don't want to look at the replays to see if how behind they were. So thank you for watching that video. That was insane. We had Wraith that the Zerg then tried to counter with Ensnare with Queens. And then it was into Ultra Attack, which is wild. I don't know what to say. Again, if you like this content, please subscribe to the channel and hang out with me on Twitch, twitch.tv/TastelessTV. And do check out my merch shop as well, Tasteless Threads, where we've got lots of cool shirts. This shirt says Option Select in English and Japanese. If you know fighting games, then you know what I'm talking about. If not, I would recommend getting a different shirt on the site that suits you. I hope to see you in a future video. Have an amazing day. Bye-bye.